Hey guys, good morning. Happy Sunday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and early. It's 7 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. You can see I was just in the middle of my workout doing 1,000 sit-ups. And I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time. I see a lot of dating experts, a lot of people who give advice. I've seen MAGA dating experts. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I don't know why I kind of do. Why there's a proliferation of MAGA type self-professed alpha males that are Trump admirers, supporters, and they also give dating advice. For some reason, there was quite a few of them at the January 6th thing at the Capitol, and I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time. All right, this all came about this morning as I took a break from my workout. I was picking out a new profile picture. I was going through 4 or 5 different pictures. So a lot of times when we go from winter to summer, if I'm wearing a jacket, I want to go, just kind of keep it seasonal. From, something in a t-shirt for my profile picture for the summer. To me, it looks kind of ridiculous when I'm wearing heavy clothing in a profile picture and it's summer, so. All right, so I'm looking to pick a new profile picture. And I decided to ask my Facebook friends. And then I put a note, and this was from my heart. I said, honestly, any guys, I'm really not interested in any guys' opinions. And I don't say that to be an ass or to be rude. But, I might as well just be blunt and tell people, instead of wasting my other people's time. I'm really not all that interested or concerned what some other guy on the internet thinks about my profile picture. I'm not. If I want to know, what looks good, dress-wise, hair-wise, smile or not to smile, I've decided that's one of the big questions. Because after getting my teeth all fixed after hours and hours of sitting painfully in a dentist chair, I'm proud of my smile. So anyway, I put a note saying that, if you're a guy, nothing, I don't mean to be an ass, but I really don't care what you think, some dude on the internet. I don't care. I'd like to hear if women have any advice, and I went back and I started thinking about this dating stuff because I knew there was something about it that bothers me. Why would I listen to some guy on the internet? What his thoughts are. I out of curiosity, just about an hour ago, I started watching a few different videos just to see what their ideas were. And one guy talked about how to get your bedroom sexy, what to use for a bedstand, the proper lighting, to pick up lines, to all this other nonsense. I've talked to you guys about this before. My dad died and I grew up with women. And one of the things I discovered, amazingly, is that women are people. You can just talk to them. If you want it, if you're curious, if you wonder if something looks good, your hairstyle, ask a woman. Just ask, does this look good? For the life of me, I don't know why a man would go to value the advice of a man who doesn't know him, some other guy on the internet, on how to pick up women. I think confidence is the first thing. Confidence is one of the most sexiest things. In my 55 years of experience, between guys, either guys or women, with women, confidence is extremely sexy. From time to time, some guys, I've never understood the guys that like to be in control. They want to be the ones always to initiate activity, to approach other women. And I think that's a bunch of bull, too. I find it attractive. I find it extremely attractive when a woman is aggressive with me. Not to say that 100% of the time, and when you do something 100% of the time, it's never a good thing. It's always good to change things up. But I don't have any problem with women being aggressive. I think it's sexy as hell. But just ask women. A lot of these dating sites too put so much emphasis on perfect dating partners. This goes back to that reverend that talked about how wives should lose weight and be a model trophy wife like Melania Trump. And this is, to be frank, I don't even understand this way of thinking. I talked about this in another video. I honestly see beauty and sexiness in more than skin deep, more than what a girl weighs on a scale. I've always found curves very attractive. A lot of girls, I think, women didn't talk to me. They told me this later if I dated somebody, that they were worried because they weigh 160 or 170. They thought I would want some kind of fitness, some women that is into fitness, and that's far not. I explained to them that this is just part of my recovery and building my self-confidence, and it has nothing to do with what I'm attracted to in women. I've talked about this in another video. I think flaws, my flaws, other people's flaws in general, are some of the most beautiful things God ever created. I've dated women that had kind of a pigeon toes. I've dated women that had overbites, a slightly odd eye, overweight, a little bit of a tummy. A lot of girls are very worried about their boobs, their nipples, their areola, that they're too big, too small, too light, too dark, too much veins. And I've always told them that perfection to me is one of the things that I find least sexy. To me, perfection is bland, like the perfect set. You know, I like the way God made people. When I would look at these women that I dated, and I saw these flaws, it endeared them into my heart so much. It made them human. And to be quite honest, it made them vulnerable, and it made me feel like I wanted to protect them and love them. It made them more accessible and more, like I said, it just endears them into my heart. I think men and women that just seek ultimate perfection in their partner really can't be trusted, because they're never going to find it. They're always going to be upgrading. You know, they're going to find something that they think is close to perfect, and then sooner or later, of course, there's always going to be somebody stronger. And, you know, I've learned this at a very young age. You know, you're never going to have the biggest package. You're never going to have the biggest, if you're a woman, you're never going to have the biggest boobs. You're never going to be the skinniest, the rich. There's always going to be somebody that has more or less or more perfect, whatever. And the people that like this reverend, that seek the model wife, or even women that seek, you know, the model boyfriend, to me, I shy away from those people, because to me, I know that they're going to be constantly upgrading. And it's really not even about the person. It's more about them being seen with that person. It's more their lack of self-confidence to have a trophy wife, and how it reflects on them. It's not even about the other person. It's really one of the most arrogant, narcissistic views, and that makes sense, of course, going back to Donald Trump. So getting back to this morning and my profile pic, you know, I was hesitant to put that, but it's honest. You know, I really just don't care what if some other dude, you know, but this guy, if one guy thinks that this picture is better than that picture, because first I don't trust other guys' opinions. And more, you know, when this is just a natural part of nature. The guys are in competition with other guys, and women are in competition with other women. So there's that too. That why would another man honestly tell you what he thinks that would be the most attractive thing to a woman when he's in competition for the same women? You can't trust what other guys say anyway. And besides for that, how do they know? Why would some other guy on the internet possibly know better what he thinks a woman what turns a woman on or what a woman finds attractive. Why would he know that better than me? You know, I've never understood that logic. And for some reason, it seems to be more of a MAGA thing. And I'm not labeling all of them that. But like I said, if you go to any of these pages, dating experts, they all profess themselves to be alphas. You know, that's why you should take their advice. Here's another thing too. A true alpha, if you're an alpha male, the last thing you're going to be concerned with is how you look to another man. You know, if you look confident to this man, if you look prosperous, if you look attractive, you know, a true alpha male, you know, quite honestly, just would not waste any brain power, any concern, any thought over how another man perceives him. A true alpha would make that known through his actions and his words and his honor, you know, and that should speak for itself. So how another man views him should be irrelevant. If he holds himself with honor and truth, and he means what he says, he talks the talk and walks the walk, then that's the best he can do, and it shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter what any other male would think about him. Just some thoughts this morning as I was going to pick out a profile picture. I want to talk more about this in some coming videos. This was just kind of spur of the moment off the top of my head. All right, you guys have a great Sunday. I'll be back later.